Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through stacks of info and pull out the really interesting bits for you. Today we're looking at something called JSON. You probably bump into it, well, dozens of times a day without even knowing, especially if you're just starting to figure out how the internet actually, works behind the scenes. We're going to peel back the layers on how data talks online, making your apps and websites function smoothly. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, and it sounds technical, JSON, but it's actually remarkably simple. Think of it like a super lightweight way for different internet services to swap information. It's designed so you can read and write it easily, and computers can understand it just as easily. It's like the common language for data.
Right. So let's break down the name. JSON, JavaScript Object Notation. That first part, JavaScript, tells you where its structure came from. It mimics how JavaScript organizes info. Simple lists, key value pairs, often inside those curly brackets, like topic, JSON, difficulty, easy. Very clear.
hmm And what's really fascinating is the history there, why it took off. See, before JSON, data sharing often used something called XML.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
XML, I remember that. Lots of angle brackets.
Exactly. Very verbose, kind of complicated sometimes just to send simple info. Then around 2001, this developer, Douglas Crockford, noticed something. He saw that programmers were already using that JavaScript style, the
Yeah.
key value thing you mentioned, as a sort of shorthand. It was just natural.
Ah, so he saw a pattern that was already working.
Precisely. He thought, hey, this is clean, it's intuitive, why not make this the standard? So he formalized it, made it official.
And that simplicity just won out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Makes sense why JSON stuck as the name. Clearly flags the JavaScript connection, but the notation part is key too, right? It emphasizes it's a format, a
Yes.
set of rules for writing data,
Huh.
not a whole programming language itself, just a way to structure information.
Exactly. It's a blueprint for data.
And that leads us to maybe its biggest strength.
Which is, connecting this to the bigger picture here, it's language independence. This is really important. Even though it came from JavaScript, JSON itself doesn't care what language you're using.
Okay, so Python, Java, Ruby, whatever,
Yeah.
they can all understand JSON.
Pretty much any modern language, yes. They can all read it, they can all write it easily. Think about it before. Getting different systems built in different languages to talk, kind of a nightmare. Custom translators for everything.
Right.
JSON became like a universal translator for data. It just works.
Makes sense.
And that compatibility is what made it explode. It lets totally different systems, apps, servers, you name it, exchange information seamlessly.
Wow. It's kind of amazing something so, basic could be so powerful. And that clear, readable format is why the apps and sites you use every day feel so connected. When your weather app updates, or you scroll your social media feed, or products load instantly on a shopping site, JSON is often that invisible messenger carrying the data back and forth, quietly making it all work.
It really is the workhorse.
So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway here? For me, JSON's beauty is its sheer simplicity, taking an intuitive idea from programming and turning it into this universal data language.
Absolutely. It's quite something how this human-readable format, born from just observing how people coded, became the standard way data moves around. It's silently running so much of your digital life. So maybe next time information just appears on your screen instantly, give a little nod to JSON, the elegant digital language likely working behind the scenes.